Cheryl way better than us though because he learned from our mistakes. He learned. I'm really proud of Cheryl. To be honest with you, Cheryl was one of the
smart ones.
Yeah, because he was smart enough to watch what we did and learn from it. And I noticed that.
And made better choices.
But we didn't really have a whole bunch of people to learn from though, like Cheryl did.
Well, who Cheryl had?
Me. Jarrell.
Yeah.
Julian. Yeah, Julian too. You ain't never seen Julian.
Ain't that bad. He wasn't that bad.
No, they still ain't to me. Every time they see
you know
Julian?
No.
Robin, Cheryl learned from Cheryl did learn from us. I was proud of Cheryl.
Because y'all was the bigger ones, and sometimes I'd be running late from work. Y'all would have to get Cheryl off the bus. I mean, they would do a little stuff.
And Cheryl will come. Cheryl done came got me 2 or 3 times since the last time I done seen you.
Oh really?
Yeah, he'll come. He'll come. If I really ask Cheryl, he'll come. He still look at me as one of his older brothers.
Sons alone.
We ain't talking about the kids there.
But
I love your sons, girl.
Oh, thank you.
All the time. When they see me coming down the steps. Or they coming up the steps.
But we were never the type of people and stuff like that. Me and Jarrell wasn't never the type of people to teach because I got younger siblings too. But we don't really teach them that. We don't teach them what we did. Like Jarrell made his choices.
Y'all didn't hang with Trail. Trail didn't hang with y'all outside that house.
Yeah.
Y'all might have went to the AV once he got a little older, but Trail didn't really hang with y'all.
Nah, and we wouldn't have let him because Jarrell didn't really actually want that for himself either. Some of the stuff that he did, he wasn't gonna let his brother, and I feel the same way about my younger siblings. My mom tried to tell me that about myself. I'm like, what? I had to tell her one day. I was like, you over there mad? I actually had to tell my mom something about herself because I was like, so you don't want to claim me as no son, but you want me to act like your slave at the same time though, because you want me to teach them everything, but you don't want me to tell them about stuff that you did. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But you want to talk to them about how I went to prison, but you don't want to tell them how I went to the Air Force.
Put the positive with the...
Yeah, like you wasn't never in my corner because now I have to convince my siblings and stuff like that because they got a whole different impression of me, just like you did to me with my dad. Only thing you ever told me was bad stuff about my dad. He do got bad stuff about him. I don't like him either sometimes. I fought him.
Where he at
though? See, I'm honest, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say what I got on my mind. But like, he in Texas right now. But like, yeah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't play about our moms at all. You ain't never seen us play about y'all at all. You ain't never seen because you already know Jarrell don't play about you at all.
And Jarrell know he better respect his elders.
I mean, but he and that's another thing. We was taught that. We was one of the last part of the generation that actually believes in that. See, if my kids ain't about to come in here and talk to you any type of way.
Right.
And then if you tell me that you beat the hell out of them and stuff like that, I'm gonna be like, what did you do that made her do that? Right. I'm not gonna be like, don't put your hands on my kid because
I ain't gonna babysit nobody's kids I can't spank.
Yeah, and so they got perfect way to come in here because I'm perfectly okay with my kids getting spanked.
Right.
If they out of line.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You ain't supposed to talk to even if they talking to Jarrell, they ain't supposed to be talking to them too crazy. You need to shut your mouth and listen to what Jarrell say. Yeah, but I noticed that about a lot of parents and stuff like that. They that are my age, they let them do that.
Yeah.
And that's a problem because you know what the problem is because then
you telling the truth.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, and so they don't respect nobody else, so they don't even.
How I'm gonna be the boss and everybody in here cussing? It don't work like that.
Yeah, don't be cussing in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Watch your mouth. You have to tell the females, don't sit on nobody's lap. You know what I'm saying? Like the little like
Exactly.
none of that is allowed. Like,
Right.
and it's crazy because and you know I drink and stuff like that, but I don't play like that. Like I'm really like that with the like with my
Yeah.
friends' kids. I'm real
Not to
because
be
I think
in
about
that.
it. I'm like, okay, so you want to sit on my lap and you 3 and 4 years old and stuff like that. I'm like, one, I was like, okay, so maybe your dad ain't around and stuff like that. Maybe you feel comfortable and maybe you don't know what you're doing, but I have to teach you better habits because I'm not no pedophile, but it might be somebody
Exactly.
else
Right.
that is. And so
Mhm.
since you think it's okay with me, you can't have no habit of doing that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to check them. And so now they mad at me. And I'll be like, I'm about to tell your mom. For real. I really will. I'm not just about to be like, yeah, just be sitting up here just and stuff like that. But that's part of being responsible.
And then she supposed to say, hey,
Make a
get off
remark.
his lap.
Yeah, you know, yeah. But a childish girl that like you messing with their baby, and you do
Because the
not-
ratio and so that's why people think that they forget that I'm still a. That's why I be upset because they forget that I'm a person just because I drink. Because Moms, when you met me, I didn't drink.
Mhm.
So why I gotta just be just this person? You know what I'm saying? Like why I gotta just be this other person when you know there's another person,
A hard working.
and it makes me upset because it's like the reason why I'm drinking is because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm frustrated. Like everybody done had periods of time where they was doing a lot of different stuff that they changed up and stuff like that. I deserve it.
Everybody got times where their life done failed.
Yeah.
Everybody got struggles in their life. Everybody got a lot going on.
And blame everything on him. That ain't right. That ain't right.
You know what I'm saying? And they act like I don't have no, you know what I'm saying? But they leave me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I don't have no chance. So you know what? I've been a good friend, haven't I? So
What you did when you be like that though too, you ain't gotta worry about nobody but Tyreek. Tyreek is always first. You love Tyreek first. If you don't get yourself together from the drinking, you're doing it because Tyreek wanna do it, not nobody else. Tyreek gotta wanna do this.
And you looking out for people, and then you ain't bothering nobody, man. Please.
Yeah, when you do something, regardless of who it is,
Yeah.
you're doing this for you.
Yeah.
Not nobody else.
Nobody
else.
else.
You might get yourself together, not even pay Jarrell them no attention. You know.
yeah.
It was a time you was always working and
You
Jarrell
ain't no
wasn't
bad- you ain't
working.
no
And that's what I'm saying. They be forgetting that. Like, and then because that was me. That was me. I was always working.
So you just got to get yourself back on together, and it'll happen. But you gotta
You'll be all
want
right,
it
man.
to happen for Tyreek, not for her over here, him